Wahlberg.
Sounds like a bob to you. Okay, so we're back. And so now we're Lon.
Yes, my choice was The Other Guys.
Tell me once again why I got on this roof. I chalked that up to bad life choices.
In the toughest city in the world, nobody fights crime like these guys.
Somebody call 911. Holy
And then there's the other guys.
Stop humming that song.
We know. All the gunfights, all the car chases, all the sex we don't want to have with women, but we have to, all due to what you guys do.
And we do it again and again.
Hey, if I want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm and work your mouth like a puppet.
Peace out. Real characters. You stopping, man? What? I think you're a fake cop. I hear a guy who's probably a little insecure.
All units, we've got a possible jumper.
We all know you're in a very dark place right now. I'm gonna do it! You're feeling as if sweet death is your only release.
Oh, we got a second jumper.
Oh, look, he's fine.
Hi,
Who are you?
I'm his wife.
This is a ball and chain.
Oof.
Come on, seriously, who is that? I am a real cop. I'm working on a huge case. You're coming with me. It's a wooden gun. Oh! Listen up. We need your cooperation. Run! We are doing a lot of property damage. Oh, cool, a helicopter. Where'd you learn to drive like that? Grand Theft Auto.
I want to do good cop, bad cop. I come strong, and then you come in.
Got it.
I want to know everything now.
Hey, well, I'll talk to you. You're reasonable.
You want to talk to me? I thought you said bad cop, bad cop. I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly! Pick another bird. Peacocks, they don't fly, Terry. They don't, do they? Just let them have it, Captain.
The other guys.
And I did this because I thought, I have to find a movie that's like free either on Amazon Prime or Netflix so people can watch it.
Oh, that's so considerate.
Well, it was sort of funny because I was going to pick Death to 2020. I don't know if you've seen that, but it wasn't really a movie.
Death to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You told me to watch that.
Death to.
Death to
Death to
2020.
2020.
Yeah, we started watching.
Oh, that was a great documentary.
Well, as I
yeah.
say, that's what I wanted to pick, but I thought, it's not a movie. So
You could pick that. We pick documentaries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but that wasn't really a doc. It was a made-for-TV kind of thing. So.
It was
you could've
brilliant.
picked it.
Oh, okay. But I decided, you know what? I'll go
We can
something
do anything we want.
that I thought was just a fun, mindless kind of movie. A good movie to watch during, a lockdown. If you're like us in LA and you're supposed to be staying home and watching movies and not going out and having fun.
Yeah, except
So-
in Vegas, apparently.
So this is a buddy movie, but it's actually a satire of a buddy movie. And you get that, I would say, within 15 minutes into the film, where
did not
it
get
starts
that.
off and it really sets you up for a nice pull the rug out from under you. I thought it was fun, and I am not a Will Ferrell fan. In fact, I'm not an Adam McKay fan, who directed it. He co-wrote it with Chris Henchey. They did like Talladega Nights, the Ron Burgundy.
Love it. Love it.
All those,
I like those.
And yet, here it was. I'm watching this movie, not liking it, and I have to admit, it has to probably because they teamed Will Ferrell up with Mark Wahlberg. They play such a great teaming and not to do the satire, because they are opposite cops. Mark Wahlberg is that tough cop. He can fight. He's just a gung-ho person, makes a horrible mistake in his career, and can never live it down. Then you have Will Ferrell, who's playing a former accountant who's become a cop. So he's not like that. He doesn't really want to fight. He just wants to do the paperwork. He's efficient, and his desk job is fine by him.
And it gets gorgeous women.
Well, that was very funny.
That's the parts that I like. It's all these sort of throwaway, weird, funny gags. In fact, you see them team up. There's something going on with this investment group. They quite can't figure out what's going on. Will Ferrell sort of takes on the case that, no, there's something financially fishy with these guys. And I have to admit, they are stupid. They're obviously stupid. There's a great sequence in which the guy says, "Oh, would you like Mamma Mia or Jersey Boys?" And then you see the guy sitting at Jersey Boys saying, "Oh my God, he's got us again. It's like a bride." And it's stuff like that. And it's just the tiny things. And this is what makes it entertaining. It's not like the plot or anything. There are these small vignettes that had me laughing out loud. And I never laugh out loud at a Will Ferrell movie. I don't know why, but I think because he was playing the real straight guy. And Mark Wahlberg's playing the guy who sort of goes crazy every time he's around Will Ferrell. But like you said, the sequence of Will Ferrell's wife, played by Eva Mendes, very funny stuff. Because Wahlberg just can't, like, no, who are you? Oh, I'm his wife. No, really, seriously. Has me laughing. All this kind of stuff. Michael Keating playing their chief.
He was great.
Yeah, he's great.
There's a sequence, and I'm going to blow it for you. There's a spoiler, but where they go and try and find him because said, "No, I think we know what's going on," and he's working part time as their leader too,
guys,
right?
what are you doing
But
here?
doing the same kind of thing, right? He's saying, "Okay, you get out there and let's do a great job," and he's like encouraged. And I thought, this is sort of a reality, I think, of most people, that they have the second job. Because ultimately, I tell people, watch this movie, just have fun with it. There's a lot of outrageous stuff. And I would say this, watch the end credits. Because when they talk about finances, you're going to see what happened in 2008. And this sort of lays out everything, too. So, and to be quite honest, there's even a really silly, stupid little vignette at the very, very end of the credits if you want to sit and watch that. But it's hard for me to explain. This is just a really great spoof of a buddy movie, and I just think Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell are very good in it. Great teaming.
So I am not a Will Ferrell fan either.
Wow, I've never met two not Will Ferrell fans.
I'm not, but
3.
But I think Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg also did Daddy's Home
Daddy's Home, yeah.
together, which was very funny.
Right.
And Daddy's Home too.
Yeah.
When their fathers come,
Right.
like something. So they actually work well together. But in this movie, I was like, Will Ferrell character was like, Mark Wahlberg, who I love, Samuel Jackson, The Rock, when they're aim for the bushes. There's obviously a group of buddies that are stupider than that. So they're funny. Eva Mendes, like you said, Michael Keaton. It's cute. It's got some laughs. Like you said, there's these little vignettes that, you're just like, what the fuck just happened, it's another one of those Saturday afternoons when you don't have anything to do. Definitely, this is a cute movie to watch. Yeah.
Patty?
I didn't like this movie that much. And I love Will Ferrell. I loved Will Ferrell. And he always plays the straight guy so well. And Mark Wahlberg always plays the high testosterone, angry other guy.
It's like, why are you yelling so much? I don't know.
But it's like the plot and everything. It was funny for the first 15 minutes, and then it got, I thought, boring. I thought it should have been shorter, and I started getting tired of watching it. So I never actually watched
She has a short attention span.
Yes, if you can hold my attention, you're doing really good. Right? But I love all the little things, and I was like, not laughing out loud, but and that's good enough for me, right? Like the ha-ha in my head. But no, it didn't crack it for me, whereas Daddy's Home did.
Okay, like sometimes I really don't like Will Ferrell. Sometimes I really like him a lot. It's kind of like what you were talking about, Baron Sacha
Baron Cohen.
Yes,
Right.
Same thing. They they're almost like improv people. They
Yeah.
kind of, they kind of sometimes hit it and sometimes don't. But I think he was actually making the movie at the same time. What was that one with Emma Thompson?
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than great movie.
I think he was making that in the same time period as this.
I think so too.
And
yeah.
he almost plays the same character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? An accountant, and I love that character. The character is great. And just little funny things like he plays this kind of accountant. And, Mark Wahlberg is probably more like a guy, right? And but women constantly notice
Will Ferrell.
and they just totally are into him. And
What is it with you and Glenn? He's
and
great.
he's so oblivious. He's like
Because he's not desperate.
That little things are so funny in this, right? And so I just laughed my ass off. There was only one stupid scene, and I thought, because where he went into adolescent Will Ferrell, which I don't like, and that was the one with, you remember the wife? He was trying to see the wife on the sly, and she kept walking back and forth as the mother.
Well, no.
Remember? Oh,
right.
She sent her mother out first.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that made me
Yes.
laugh too, the fact that her mother was a Jewish
Yes.
woman.
But you knew it was going to be her eventually.
Yeah, but that's where he kind of went into the adolescent. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
one time would have been great. Other than that, love the movie. I think as Will Ferrell gets older, I like him more and more. He just does some really interesting stuff.
things, yeah.
And when what's the one with Emma Thomas?
The
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Brilliant
Stranger
movie.
Than Fiction. That's when I really first saw him as like an actor, where he more than a comedian.
Yeah.
And I feel like he has that great thing really great comedians have, where like Jackie Gleason, like just really great pathos and really great comedy. It's like he can make me feel so sad for him or sorry for him or empathetic for him, and at the same time I could be laughing my ass off at him.
He's brilliant.
So I think I would put him with Jackie Gleason. I think he's a very interesting comedian.
What was the movie with
interesting
Will Ferrell?
comedian.
That he was thrown out. All you see him is on the front lawn with all this stuff because he's an alcoholic and his wife threw him out.
I never saw that one.
Which movie is this?
I don't know the name of it. I can't remember it, but he's really good in it. He plays he's trying to recover alcoholic. And this little kid helps him have a garage
Negotiate
sale.
it?
No, have a garage sale in his lawn because he's been kicked out. He lives in this chair, right? With all his shit around him. And it's kind of like a bittersweet movie. And he learns through this kid and this garage sale how to be a person again. I wish I could remember the name
Wow,
of it.
that sounds like a
you just have to look up
fantastic
Will Ferrell
movie.
movies. And,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we stick
Yeah.
with
Rate it?
Okay, so I'm going to start with you.
I give it a 7.
5.
I give it a 9. Liked it.
Oh, I gave it a 6.
Okay.
I will make one
That's
comment too,
And that's
if I
his
could,
movie. Yeah.
only because of I understand why you probably didn't like that, because this, again, as a buddy movie, it is a guy-centric movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all women, I think, in that movie are basically sex objects or the objects of men.
Yes.
Because even there's a sequence where a gang of guys are going to have sex in his car, Mike and the gang or whatever. So it is weird on that aspect,
Yeah.
I must admit. So I get that part too, as far as, poor women not treated really well in this, because even
I
the most
didn't-
successful
but I
women.
didn't-
I never noticed shit like
That
that.
didn't bother.
But I have
like,
to give him.
That's a
that
little
was
too
the
deep for
only
me.
yeah, that's
part.
way
Other
too
than
deep
that,
on a comedy.
I thought
Comedy,
it was hysterical. I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was great. And and don't you think it's really funny? We keep talking about Will Ferrell as if Mark Wahlberg he was
even in the
almost the
movie.
side. He was almost the side person.
Oh, that's what I said.
You know what I
is
mean?
I think it was important that Mark Wahlberg. It was the teaming of the two. I thought
Yeah.
they really worked well.
Yeah, they worked well
really
together.
worked
They
well
do.
together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So is that it?
Yep.
Okay. That ends our episode of 2021, the first episode. You can hear this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Spreaker, and SoundCloud. Look for What the Flicks. You can see this podcast and all our podcasts on YouTube. Look for
What the Flicks.
Thank you. And if you want to contact us, you can email us at
Question.
please
What the Flicks
podcast
at gmail.com.
A. Okay. So till next time. Adios.
Bye. Adios.